Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, see we have a new person right here.
The little one right here.
Sucking his fingers. But if I'll make it quiet for this video, keep on doing it. So welcome back guys. We are happy to be back again with another interesting topic. So young ladies, get in here. So if you're a lady and you are in here single, this video is for you, okay? And if you know any other young lady right there out there, please share this video to them. You could help them, you know, one with the other. Okay. With the guys too. Oh, the guys?
Sure. Could help them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Everything we talk about here has one value.
So that's true. I agree.
All you just need to do is take that which is so important to you in the message, and then you're good to go.
That's true. Okay, so guys, today's topic, you know how young girls, you know, that young lady will be in a relationship with the guy and the guy is not popping the question like, come on bro, it's 2-3 years, it's 4 years, it's 5 years, and I'm just here, you know, saying like, you don't getting down on your knees and telling and asking me that question. What's going on? So now the question is, so how do you think it is wrong for a girl to tell the guy that oh bro, what's up now, where are we heading to? Do you think that's inappropriate? And the other question will now be, so how do you think a young lady can address that situation with the guy? Do you think it is wrong for a young lady to tell the guy that, bro, what's up?
So again, first thing first, let's get it straight. You know, not popping what question you're talking about. I quite understand what you're talking about, but you know, to our audience, not everybody might understand the question. The question is, is it wrong for a lady to approach her man? I mean, someone you're in a relationship with over the years, maybe a year, 2, 3, and you know, like, come on, hey, whatever name you give your man, okay, or whatever name you call yourself in the relationship. Hey, darling, honey, sweetie, whatever, or treasure, right? Where are we headed with this relationship? When are you going to say,
will you marry me?
You marry me?
Pop the question, like, bro.
Is it wrong for a lady to approach her man with those kind of questions?
Yep.
Okay. Now let me begin with the no, because it appears I'm going to be beginning with 2 questions. Now, it is not right. Now, talking about the no, it is not logically, okay, logically right for a lady to do the popping up of that question, will you marry me? Because in the first place, the expectation was that it was the man who most likely approached the lady for a relationship. Yeah, so now, in the first place, it was the guy who eventually approached the lady and asked her for a relationship, right? And the relationship, if you know, of course, I haven't defined the relationship. It depends on whether or not that relationship is heading somewhere. Okay, but the basic truth here is that it was the man who made the first move, right? And most cultures, all right, most society, you know, owe it to the man to pop the questions out. When are we taking this things to the next level? Or will you be my wife? Or the one I'm going to spend the rest of my life with? Or most likely the mother of my kids, as the case may be. However, when a lady do that approach or make that approach, like I said, it's wrong to do that. Because one, the dignity of the lady, you know, needs to be upheld. The dignity of that lady has to be at, you know, at the highest peak. You don't want to sound like you're desperate or desperately in need of that marriage. Or oh, this lady is so desperate. No, don't put yourself in that situation. Because this is the truth. There will always be up and downs. Like, there will be sometimes you guys would have your little misunderstanding here and all that. And you don't want the lady or the man rather, to, kind of say to you, maybe when you guys have a misunderstanding and then sometimes you want to be like, oh, I don't know, this is it. After all, you were the one who even pushed me into this or pressured me into this relationship. I never wanted it. I never wanted to marry you. You propelled it. You pushed me. You pressurized me into it. If I was even you who asked me, no, you don't want to put your dignity on the line. Okay, so it's no in that regard. Don't do that. But you could trigger some signs. You could logically put out some signs out there. There are ways you could do that. How do you go about putting those signs out? Right? You could buy something like a gift on his birthday and make it look like the way a man would do to his wife, or the way that a wife would do to his husband, to her own husband, sorry. Right? And that way you're sending the right signal. Right? Or maybe if you're at the level where you probably visit each other in his house, but you guys are not married yet, and you're preparing that meal, that sumptuous meal that he likes, you could package it in such a way and like, oh, I need to serve you like I would serve you when we are married. That's a signal. Let me serve you like I would serve you when we're married. Are you catching that? Now you're sending him the right thing. You're not telling him when are you gonna pop out that question to me. And then let me celebrate your birthday like I would do when, as though you're my husband. Let me do what I would do for you. Don't. All right. You could even go by when you understand the thing that he likes. Okay, you could send him some gift and put out some tricky words out there to send him the right signals.
So you are saying that it's not right for the girl to be blunt?
It is not right. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. But when I mean yes, I said I was going to speak from 2 points.
Yeah.
Now on the yes aspect, okay, you could do that when you guys have spent longer years in the relationship.
Okay.
Your both families are aware of you guys and they are aware of the relationship. His father knows you, the mother knows you, his siblings knows you, and the same way also to him. Your siblings know him and his siblings, and everyone in your family knows him too. And you guys are equally living as though you're already married, which is not right though. But if you guys have gotten to that level where it looks like as though you guys are married, but you're not married legally, then you can ask him, hey, come on guy, babe, what's going on? I mean, we do things like, people even see us as man and wife now. Now sometimes I go out and people call me, for example, Kelvin's wife. Hey, how's Kelvin? People are asking about you from me. Like, they're asking, oh, how's your man now? Come on. I don't want people asking me that kind of a question when there's no legal backing to it. When are you going to put this in ball?
Okay.
Right? Everyone knows you both. It's not like, no one is aware. The family knows you. Your family knows him. Everyone knows him now. Everyone knows you too as well. And sometimes people mistake you and ask you after him like, hey, how's your man? You don't want that happening. And hey, come on, I don't want people calling me what I am not by law. When are you doing this? Or when are we doing this? Don't even use the word when are you. When are we doing this? Use the word we. When you say when are we doing this, he knows what you're talking about. And he can give you a right answer. Oh baby, I'm actually waiting for maybe 1 year later or whatever the response might want to be. But use the word when are we doing this. Okay? And yeah, that's the way to go about. I mean, from my own understanding, that's the way I think you should go about this.
That's a very good. I love the first one, your no part. I love it because like you are telling the guy, but you are telling the guy with style. So if the guy asks, if he's really smart,
Hey,
if you know that
he'll
you
get the
are trying to
signals.
say something.
Yes, he'll get the signals. And
At the
that's it.
yes part, you said okay, so like it's a long relationship, like they've been together for a long time. They know them. I mean, so what's the big deal?
What's the big deal? You can
Like,
go ahead
just
and
go ahead
everyone
and
knows you go together, and then why not? Come on,
Yeah.
when are we doing this? That's it's not wrong to ask. He might just be settled with the consciousness of after already people knows us now, and we're already maybe living together.
Okay. I love the fact that you said that, so that it doesn't make the girl look desperate.
Yeah.
Because it's a bad thing, because guys, marriage is a different ball game. Relationship is a different ball game. There's so many things that you cannot say to your partner, like to your boyfriend, fiance, in relationship, that you can boldly tell them in marriage.
But this is the truth. In some cultures,
Yeah.
it's even the woman that goes in to make the bride price, to pay the bride price. Yeah. I think in India.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some cultures, customs, and traditions. It is a woman who does this. So that's why I said it depends on the social background that it applies to. But on the general term, 90%, it is the man who makes the move. Okay, so it is expected that the man should equally be the one who should drive, the foundation, or who should lay the foundation of whether the relationship will lead to marriage.
Okay, so what do you want to advise a young lady that is in a relationship with a guy? She has done all the signals, she has tried to make the guy understand, like, come on, like, but the guy is not, she's trying these green lights here and there, but the guy is not catching it. What will you advise that kind of
So
girl?
again, it's dependent on two things. Now, if the man you've been in a relationship with this person, you would know if he is truly ready to settle down. You would know.
What if the guy is ready, but he's not popping the question?
If he is ready to settle down and he's not popping the question, then you want to check out what situations are surrounding why he wouldn't want to pop out the question. Maybe he isn't stable financially to handle.
But even the guy looks
home.
stable, like he looks stable, like he's good. Obviously, if the guy is okay financially, at least to take care of a family.
Then what I
But
think
he's
you
not
should
still popping the question.
what I think you should do is look for a good opportunity. An opportunity will only show up itself. When that opportunity shows up itself, and then bring up a discussion around it, and then you probably want to hear from him what's going on, why he's not.
I'm going to say it's red flag. It's red flag because if he's okay, he's comfortable, he's not like he has like a lot of responsibility, he's not popping the question. Yeah, it's a red flag.
When you make the final move of bringing up a discussion around it to hear his opinion as to why he is not making the move. Again, you could even use someone else as an example. Oh, hey babe, I've got this thing that a friend of mine came to me and was asking. She's in a relationship with her boyfriend, right? And she came to me and said, should I advise? And I'm like, hey, me advise you for what? But that is not true. You're just cooking up that story. But you're cooking the story up as though someone approached you. And then you're replying to your man and asking, what do you think I should even advise her? And you're throwing that question back to him to give his honest opinion. By so doing, if he gives you a reliable answer like, oh, why is the guy delaying? Then, you're indirectly now like, why are you delaying? You're not asking him why he's delaying, but you're making him propel an answer. Because whatever he's going to say is going to be from his own heart, like his feelings, his experience.
Yeah, true.
And so he'll be able to say something in line with what you want to hear.
Yeah, you can make your decision.
What your decision might be.
Yeah.
If he speaks intelligently in a way that tells you that, okay, maybe he needs more time, then you can stick with him more time. But if he act like, why should the lady bother him? Come on, the guy, if he's not ready, he's not ready.
It's a red flag.
Then you on your own should be able to decide whether or not
you should leave the
think
relationship.
he's willing to even take the step, the bold step in the next couple of years.
Yep.
And if you know within the deepest heart of yours, you're not willing to spend more time to wait, you've got to move on. You've got to move on.
Yeah,
you don't want nobody delaying you.
Yeah.
And you don't want to delay yourself as well.
Yeah.
You don't want to delay yourself. You don't want nobody delaying you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes you make such moves, and sometimes they get back to their head and like, oh, I didn't even know that I was delaying you. And I was just thinking we're enjoying ourselves and everything is right for us. Nothing coming in between us and we're just fine. But they never know. Some of them don't even know that there's a next level to every relationship. And the next level to every relationship is a commitment that comes with marriage, marital vows.
Yeah.
You're signing up, and then you want to own your kids, you want to build a home, build a family together, and that's it. Right? So,
that's a very good one. So guys, I hope you had a pen, you wrote every single thing down. So when you see the red flag, like what you said, look at it, ask that question, and if based on the answer that it gives to you, make your decision.
And
if you see any red flag, move out from me, okay? Because there ain't time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't want to put out as though, you want to bring it before him, like, let's have a discussion first before you put out. You just don't want to put out, just like that. Okay,
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe my channel. As usual, I leave you all in the hand of Almighty God. Thank you. And